Hey guys, Dragonairbender back with another cannon release. Today I'm releasing my 1 second auto efficient reverse nuke from Bedrock to Sky Limit. It's a one stacker. I built one of these like 5 months ago, and I made a showcase video on it. And this is probably my most requested cannon that I've showcased before. And I wasn't gonna release it really, just because I didn't feel like it would be necessary or like would work on factions because of how laggy most servers are, but that's when I didn't really play factions or do anything on factions. Uh, Now I know that there's a lot of servers that actually could handle this. Probably not like crazy well, but I mean, can handle it. So I just decided to release it. It's pretty compact. I tried to make it as compact as possible because no one likes using like a one stack 1 second auto in front and then like it reverse thing in the back or whatever. So I kind of just combined it all into one. And the way I did it is I have this piston that's separating both of them. So we have your one stacker power right there, and you got your reverse the power for your reverse nuke right there. And so both of them compress into this block. So this one goes into this one, and that one obviously compresses into that one. It's stopped by this block. Then the first shot, this explodes, sending the sand and then the TNT that's on that thing outwards, hits the wall, obviously just a one stacker. And then this piston retracts. All this TNT right here fires in, so it's like there, and then one right here. Then that explodes. Like 4 ticks later, hits the wall, and then rev nukes it, and then the little hybrid one sand thing explodes. 8 game ticks later. Another thing, really weird, you need to use white sand. I tried using gravel, and I haven't actually tried the red sand, but I tried gravel and it just didn't work. Not really sure why, but just use white sand. I guess it works for some weird thing. Oh, I gotta put that back. Okay, so first shot, I'm just gonna fire. Obviously just simple one stacker first shot. Okay, so yeah, just put one less item in, then you want to fire, so 10 minus 1, 9, pretty simple math. And then just, press the button. This might lag, so you can kind of see the wall from in the corner of my screen. There we go. And then it rev nukes all these walls right there. So that's pretty much 9. All the way to Sky Limit. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the one before. Alright, okay. I'll show you how much TNT this is. Because if using a 1-second auto, the entities that are around you or on the server multiply by 4. You really want to use as minimal amount of TNT as possible to reduce server lag and stuff. That's why I built it an efficient one. I would have done the other way, maybe. Probably not, because that's old. No one likes using old tech. So I just used the efficient thing right here. I'll show you the ratio that you can use. It's 56, and this one kind of got a little weird because I try to use as minimal amount of TNT as possible. So if you want to like download it and look at it all, because like I just kept chopping off TNT in random spots till it worked with this minimal amount of TNT. But it's only 200 TNT for the nuke, which is really good, rather than using like 500 or something like that. And I just like it because it's 200 TNT per shot after 160 walls is quite a bit. It's 32,000, that's 10 inventories or something like that. It's actually more, it's like 15. But... So yeah, that's basically what I did. Each block is getting the best exposure I could get without doing some crazy things. So it's just sand and TNT are getting launched right here, right next to the power. Same with this thing. Right there. This piston actually has like multiple uses, and yeah, it's pretty useful because it stops the TNT and allows this TNT to slide right here. It's just really good. The timings on this thing took forever because this thing had to be right with that, and it had to push out and then pull back in, but not too fast. Otherwise, that would explode first, and then it would cause this to fire back, and it just took me like 5 minutes to figure that out. It was not fun though, because I just had to keep testing and testing and testing. Oh yeah, okay, so this thing shoots 20 chunks. I'll go ahead and show that. No, that's not right. Move 320. Alright. Just gotta cut through those walls. There we go. I can actually go back a little farther, I think. Oh, jeez. Set 1. Set 4. Set 4. Stack. Yep. I'm just gonna fire once since I only have one spot way over there. I'll try to get back as quick, but I gotta load in the cannon. I don't think this thing had it on it. Oops, okay. Oh yes, that's kind of weird. I don't think this wall was aligned with it. Okay, that's fine. Stack 500 up. Unless it phased through. I don't think it did that though. What? I'm a little confused. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot to leave 2 areas between it because it stacks one sand and then rev nukes. Okay, that makes more sense. Because walls aren't stuck together. It's water wall, water wall, water wall. I'll show you a defense for this too. And there we go. All the way to sky limit again. So the defense for this, it's actually really simple. So all you have to do is put a cobble wall and space it out 2 sand walls. Actually, this one could be right there. You want to space out the backboard, because imagine this. You could actually do this if you really needed. Move one. Like if you already have walls and you don't want to remove them, just do this. And then you would have another sand wall right there. Wall, sand wall. Stack those up. And remove this. Yes. So why this is useful? Because this needs a backboard to rev nuke. So if you don't want to rev nuke the sand wall, because what happens is the first wall explodes, sand stacks, and then nukes it, and then that blows up, and then there's a hole right here, like that. But there's no wall right here for it to stack on. So by removing that, it stacks one over there, and then it rev nukes this one. But you would have water here, obviously. So that's one way to do it. I mean, you could fire multiple times, but that just complicates things. And the more complicated the wall is to get through, to like rev nuke the sand wall, the more time it takes, and it just causes a lot of issues and stuff. You could technically use this cannon, but you have to be smart enough to know how to do it, using like T flip-flops and things to turn stuff on and off between each fire. Another way is just to space the sand walls out too. It's basically the same thing, it's just without that wall. Because someone could technically go in with like a 20 stacker version of this and do the same thing. So I recommend doing this. Just put like 4 walls. I mean, it's 3 blocks per wall instead of 2. You lose like 1 wall, but for how good it is, it's pretty. I would do it. And you could also spread them out too. Like you could do that. You could do that. So you could do really whatever you want. But if you want to be like really secure, you could just put like one really far out. But you know, then you lose walls for like 240s and stuff. So it's not the best. Or you could just put cuts in your walls. So those are just, you know, you have your wall here. Stack 5 out. And then like a little bit above, you would just cut out a little portion. Like that. Let's say there, okay. So you do something like this. And then you would water in between each one. And you would just do that for 160 walls or however many you want to use. Also, I forgot to add that this thing does go through sand walls. And that's the main purpose for this, I guess. Because how fast it is, it rev nukes. It goes through a wall faster than the sand can fall down to block it. That's why I have this trapdoor here, because if a sand wall falls down and there's 1 block left, if you're close enough, this thing will just shoot right over it, and it'll just start, like the rev will get caught on it, and it'll just start nuking this thing. So that's why the 1 sector thing has a little trapdoor there, so to clip on this block if there's 1 left. Because when you rev nuke a sand wall, sand kind of just sprays everywhere, and that's not a very good thing. Make sure to leave a like if you did download the cannon, guys. It really helps. Also, hope you guys had a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. Yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching.